The Sykes-Picot Agreement, officially known as the Asia Minor Agreement, May 1916, was a secret convention made during World War I between Great Britain and France with the assents from Imperial Russia for the dismemberment of the Ottoman Empire. The agreement led to the divisions of Ottoman-held Syria, Iraq, Lebanon, and Palestine into various French and British administration and administrated areas. Negotiations were began in November 1915, and the final agreement took its names from the negotiators: Sir Mark Sykes of Britain and Francis George Picot of France. The provisions were as followed. Russia should acquire the Armenian provinces of Erzurum, Trabzon, Van, Blislis, with some Kurdish territory in the southeast. France should acquire Lebanon, Syria, the Syrian Elatol, Aden, Klasil, and the hinterland adjacent to the Russian share. That hinterland would include Antibar, Yafa, Madrin, Dairebek, and Mosul. And Great Britain should acquire southern Mesopotamia, including Baghdad, with also some Mediterranean ports in Haifa and Akon or Ash, and between the French and the British acquisition there would be some confederation of Arab states, or a single independent Arab state, divided into French and British spheres of influence, like Alexandrita, or Isadonran, including the Freeport, and of course Palestine would be a holy place and would be under international recognition and international laws. This secret agreement conflicted in the first place with pledges already given by the British for the Hashemite dynasty Hussein ibn Ali, Sharif of Mecca, who was about to bring the Arabs to the Hijaz into revolt against the Turks, on the understanding that the Arabs would eventually receive a much more important share in the fruits of victory. It also excited the ambitions of Italy, to whom it was communicated in August 1916, after the Italian declaration of war against Germany, with the result it had to be supplemented in April 1917 by the Agreement of Saint-Jean-d'Amalie, whereby Great Britain and France promised southern and southwest Anatolia to Italy. Of course, the Turkish War of Independence would kind of stop that. The defection of Russia from the war cancelled the Russian aspects of the Sykes-Picot Agreement, and the Turkish nationalist victories after the military collapse of the Ottoman Empire led to the gradual abandonment of the project for Anatolia. The Arabs, however, who learned of the Sykes-Picot Agreement throughout its publication, together with other secret treaties of Imperial Russia, the Arabs, however, who had learned of the Sykes-Picot Agreement through the publication of it, together with other secret treaties of Imperial Russia by the Soviet Russian government in late 1917, were scandalized by it, and their resentment persisted despite the modification of its agreements for the Arab countries by the Allies in the Conference of San Remo in April 1920, which activated the Sykes-Picot Agreement. And there you have it, the short but sweet answer to the Sykes-Picot Agreement. Also, there was some Kurdish and some Greek aspects to the Sykes-Picot Agreement, but despite all of that dividing of the Ottoman Empire and Turkey itself, this is the definitive version of the Sykes-Picot Agreement. Russia, France, Britain, the end. And Russia was supposed to take Constantinople and the warm water ports near Constantinople. I might have forgotten that, but pretty much they were supposed to take most of Central Asia from the Ottomans at that point, and even go into Persia. So yeah, that's what they were given. And the British were supposed to keep Ardennes, Southern Arabia, and the French were supposed to go in a bit more on the coast, but who knows. Anyway, hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you next time. Learn something. Alright, 2 videos, let's see.